India's renewed outreach to China's strategic realignment or diplomatic déjà vu. Amid a shifting global order and rising Chinese dominance, India appeared to be embarking on yet another cautious attempt at re engagement with Beijing. But will this third diplomatic overture succeed where the previous ones failed? In the spring of 2025, New Delhi is reportedly rekindling diplomatic overtures towards Beijing, signaling a tentative restart of engagement efforts that had remained frozen since the bloody Galwan Valley clash of 2020. The renewed push for dialogue comes not from a position of strength but seemingly out of strategic necessity, a recalibration driven by global realignments and India's narrowing room for maneuver. The central actors in this unfolding geopolitical drama are two regional titans, India and China, whose rivalry has been shaped by historical mistrust, territorial disputes, and an ever widening gap in comprehensive national power. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government is reportedly once again testing the waters of Beijing despite having already suffered with the bruising setback in prior attempts to cultivate a cooperative rapport. India's renewed engagement effort will ostensibly pragmatic emerges from a complex cocktail of geopolitical anxieties. The global order is being reshuffled largely owing to the erratic and isolationist foreign policy of former US President Trump, which left many traditional allies scrambling to redefine their strategic doctrines. As Washington's grip on global stability weakens, so too does the strategic umbrella under which Indian often found cover. China, meanwhile, has only grown in confidence and capability, buoyed by economic dominance, expanding military might, and diplomatic assertiveness. Beijing has shown little interest in forming egalitarian relation with New Delhi. Instead, it continues to push for a hierarchical regional order that places India in a clearly subordinate position. India's prior outreach initiatives, most notably the attempt to join the nuclear suppliers group and the informal summits post Doklam, were marred by misplaced optimism and a lack of realism. Despite warm rhetoric, China consistently blocked India's strategic aspirations, particularly at multilateral platforms such as the United Nations and NSG, where Beijing wielded its veto power with surgical precision. The turning point came in 2020 when the Galwan Valley clash violently disrupted even the pretense of cordiality. Since then, trust has been threadbare, yet New Delhi seems to believe that the third time might be different. Whether this belief is rooted in genuine geopolitical insight or diplomatic disapprobation is still unclear. However, the fundamentals have not changed. China remains unreceptive into any regional challenger rising too close to confront. India, meanwhile, is grappling with economic headwinds, internal political distraction, and reduced global leverage.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.